Hey guys, so I'm making this video because I know a lot of people were having difficulty with downloading, uh, the cable and making it work, the software, into your computer. So basically, to start off with, you need Windows 7. If you do not have Windows 7, then, or even if you do, I recommend you actually going to this YouTube video. If you see here, so it is called "How to Set Up TechStream in 2025 for your Toyota Lexus." He goes a little bit more over if you do not have Windows 7, how to basically run Windows 7 virtually in your computer. But basically, what you're gonna do is you're gonna download all the links that he has here. So I went one by one, downloading all the links, and I was finally able to download this 4.7.2. What was happening was that when I went into the CD-ROM and I tried downloading the actual text stream, um, at some point it would stop and it would say like something like download unsuccessful. Um, so once I actually went into that video, I downloaded all those links. I was finally able to download the TechStream setup V18.00, and it went all the way through. I tried downloading this one, that's V17.30, but it said that it was out of date. So it said that I had to update it. So once I downloaded the V18.00, it worked. So what you're gonna do is, number one, to start off with, you're gonna go to this YouTube video. You're gonna, if you do not have Windows 7, you're gonna get that virtual Windows 7. I'm not sure how. You're gonna have to do your own research on that. But then you're gonna download all these links right here that the guy has, right? You're gonna go back into the CD-ROM. I downloaded again TechStream V18.00. After that, I downloaded the driver. So the driver, if I click on it, I chose the mini driver 64. And what you're going to do is when you get here, you're going to right click and you're going to run it as an administrator, right? You're going to run it as an administrator. So when that happens, um, you're going to get this little icon right here. You're going to open that. And basically, according to the sheet, what it said is I need the 1.48. So I'm going to go here to 1.48. I'm going to click install. And as you can see, no administration right. So again, I had to right click and open it as an administrator. So here, I'll just try it for you guys one more time. So if I go over here, right click, run as administrator, changes to the computer, yes. Yep, that's going to open. And then you're going to choose 1.48. Install. Successfully installed driver version 1.48. Perfect. So now you have, if everything worked correctly, you would have downloaded two things. You would have already downloaded the TechStream setup V18.00 and the driver. The driver is basically, how it's gonna, like how the USB is gonna connect to your computer and it's gonna know where to do it. So once you do that, you're gonna download the patch. All right, I'm gonna explain to you in a second what the difference is. So you're gonna open the patch. I chose a 64-bit. That's what worked for me. But yeah, you're gonna download the patch, and now I'm gonna show you the differences on what these are. So if I minimize the screen, when you download that TechStream V18.00, you're gonna get this one, right? When you download the patch, you're gonna get this. From my understanding, the TechStream, that is if you are actually like a Toyota dealership, you have to get a subscription, and it's gonna ask you for a key. You're not going to use this one. What you're going to be using is actually the patch. Focus. The patch. So the patch is, let's say, like a temporary service while you get the key. So what you're going to do is you're going to open up TechStream. Yes. Give me 1 second. Let's see if it loads up. Oh, actually, I already have it open down here. I kind of forgot. My apologies. Um, so you're gonna go to setup. Well, I'll show you first. If I click connect to vehicle, it's gonna ask me for a key. See, we do not have the key. So you're gonna press cancel. You're going to go over here, setup, VIM select, and you see right here, it has a 1.48. All right, now you're gonna scroll down and pay really close attention to this. This is where it's grabbing that driver from. All right, it's right here. So what I did, and I'm gonna show you here in a second, you have to make sure the USB is connected to the computer, and you have the 1.48, and you had to pay attention to where it's actually saved. Maybe copy and paste, post it somewhere just so that way you know. And now what you're gonna do is I'm gonna minimize this, exit. So now what you're gonna do is this is what the dealership uses. You're not gonna use that. You are gonna use the patch, right? But before you do that, one of the issues that I had was when I actually tried opening the USB, it was when I connected it to my computer, it was not recognizing it. So what I had to do was I had to go to control panel. Let me try to make that bigger. Control panel, view devices and printer. And then right here, you see the MVCI. I had to go to properties. See, it's not even working right now. Something happened there. But basically what I had to do was I went to hardware, properties, and then on the driver, driver details. See, no drivers are required. Okay. Let me see where I went. Was it this one? General, change settings. Yep, that's where I went. Change settings, update driver, browse my computer. And this is what was going on, right? Remember where I told you where it was looking for the file? So basically what I had to do was browse and get to that file. So I had to go, through like follow right here, see program files, and then I had to look for the AutoCAD MVCI, multi-driver, and I just had to go over there so that way it would find the 1.48. That's finally how it was actually able to find it, right? So then it was finally able to find it, and I'm gonna exit out of this. I should probably put this on YouTube. Finally, after all of that, I can finally open the techstream patch. You don't have to have it connected to the car, but it has to be connected to the computer. The USB has to be connected to the computer. And as you can see, now it's finally connecting to the vehicle. Before it was a question mark because it did not know where to find the driver. So after all that, I was finally able to connect to the vehicle. As you can tell, it's a little bit of a process. Look at this video 2, 3, 4, 5 times. Kind of take it step by step so that way you know what you have to do. But hope this helped.